What's up everybody, Elena Manning here, back in with another fix-up video. I'm going to be buffing out this Stone Cold Steve Austin arms with these double jointed buff arms, and I'll be doing that by cracking up the torso, the upper torso, and then swapping the shoulders with these shoulders. And this is just part one, and for part two I'll be swapping the legs and converting them into ball joints, and swapping the lower legs, putting these shins onto the upper legs, which would be the Stunning Steve Austin Elite legs. So that's going to be part two. But as for part one, we're going to be putting on, or swapping these double jointed arms for these, or rather we're going to be swapping these petite arms for the double jointed buff arms, starting right now. Alright, so I'm boiling up the water right now. I just finished cracking the torso, which is a pretty okay, it's not a clean cut, but I'm going to be putting these arms on, and I'm going to be heating up these legs now, converting them to the ball joints. Using this type to hinge your legs, and yeah, I'll just be putting it back there. Alright, so here's what the figure looks like so far. You put the hands on, and before I do that, I'm going to be putting on the knee braces on. So I think this is the full focus. I'm just going to look off camera. It's the right one, so I'm going to be putting them on right now, just so I can show you what it's like with the knee brace on, because he looks a bit naked without the knee brace on, I'm not gonna lie. And also he still does have the skinny shins, but basically I wanted to keep them on because he didn't wear long boots. I was gonna originally just do a full leg swap, but first off, he doesn't wear boots, he wears shoes or short style boots, and he does have the left leg tattoo, the calf tattoo rather. So I'm going to be putting on these knee braces to see if it hides the skinniness of the legs. I think it does, and man, it's already looking cool. The only thing I need to do is seal up the figure, seal the gaps of the figure via Mod Podge, and I'll be putting on the mic holding hands, and we'll be reviewing him at the end of the adding on the accessories, or at the end of the fix up rather. So I'm going to be putting on the left one. It looks good. Now I'm going to wait for it to dry, and I'm going to be putting on the mic holding hands while he does the T-pose. So, yeah. Focus. Alright, so the gaps of the figure, or rather the side of the torso, is all dried up now. I'm putting on the mic holding hands now, because the wrist tape, or rather painted on right wrist tape is sealed up because I Mod Podged it. If you guys do want to see a way to fix the gaps of the torsos, or rather how to seal them, or how to cover them up so it doesn't crack when you're playing with them, let me know if you want to see that tutorial by liking this video. And it's really hard. There you go. Really hard. So of course, just click down, and I'm doing the left one now. There you go. Stone Cold Steve Austin. We'll be reviewing him after I fix him up a bit. And here he is, the Stone Cold, all fixed up and sealed. As you can see, there's no gaps in the torso. Aside, well, I might fix that up later on. But as for the more important, bigger gaps, I've sealed it up using Mod Podge. Again, if you guys want to see me or a tutorial on how I do it, I will do it if you like this video. You know, as for the lower legs, they are the shins. So basically, the upper legs that you want to swap. If you want to swap these legs, because they're not on ball joints, they are ball jointed now because I converted them. And you know, I also swapped out the knee pads because the it's not accurate to the actual pay-per-view or PLE, that being the 2001 Rumble when he eliminated Kane and whatnot. I did have to swap out the knee pads once again because first they were inaccurate, and what's it called? They kept sliding out of place. They wouldn't stay on one piece like the closed knee pads, like this one. You know, it's any knee pads that, and you know, any small knee pads like Seth Rollins, or from any basic, you know, the head and the rest of the body. So, okay, sorry. So you're probably thinking, why not just do this and just get the what's it called, the basic 100? And that figure is too hard to find, and I cannot be bothered just spending $50 for a head scan and then just popping it on a random Stone Cold Elite. And as for the arms, they are Walter or John Cena arms. The left arm is actually Cesaro arm. The right arm is a Walter or John Cena arm with the wrist painted on by yours truly. Let me know how I did on that. But you know, it's a really good figure. It's basically how he should look, or how he should be looking, or how his elites should be looking, or rather how jacked they should be moving forward regarding his in-ring elites. Because as of late, he has a lot of backstage attire looks. Just to put, and speaking of the vest, if you're wondering if the vest can still fit onto the figure, it can. I'll be putting it on right now just to show that's not any difficult than it was before. If anything, it's actually easier because the articulation can actually move more back. As for the arms, it's not restrictive like it was with the single jointed arms. It was two split apart, and then what was it called? It's I don't know what to call it. It's it was very stiff is what I'm gonna say. And then look how badass that looks. That is just chef's kisses. You know, I'm not gonna go over the articulation because again, double jointed elbows. It's pretty simple. The legs do move pretty smoothly. I did have to do it off camera, so I do apologize for that. And you know, really good figure. You know, I'm gonna be comparing him to other figures right now. Actually, before I do that, just wanna show him all around, just to show the beauty that is this fix-up. And major credit to Midnight Thrasher, who actually came up with the formula. The only input I gave was this serious, you know, steelhead skin, which is too big, but at the same time, I reckon it's perfect because he is a bit short compared to the other elites, that being the other WWE top stars, which I'm going to be comparing right now. So here he is with Triple H, the two-man power trip, and you know, they are pretty similar in height. You know, really, you know, if I did use a random or just another Stone Cold Steve Austin head scan, I reckon he'd be a lot shorter. Another comparison I wanted to do is John Cena, and I took off his hat, and I'm gonna be showing him off next to Stone Cold because Stone Cold's like an inch taller, and I swear he's an inch taller in figure-wise. He's a bit taller just because of his boat head, and then again, the Cena has a very large neck. Speaking of this neck, it is a bit long. You know, it's on the largest neck peg, but you know, I'd rather have a cool-looking Stone Cold than a pretty plain and then a tiny head Stone Cold. And what's it called? You know, the heights of the figures are a bit inaccurate and inconsistent, but either way, I'm just glad of how bigger he is, and you know, how much more this what's it called? Not as stiff, rather. And you know, that's him with John Cena. I'm gonna be comparing him with The Rock now. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean with the inconsistent heights. I mean, you can see The Rock is a lot more taller than Stone Cold, and I swear they're like similar heights. But either way, this is with the fix-up. So I did swap out the legs on this Rock figure and the neck peg. You know, there's a video on that if you want to see that on my channel. You know, just wanted to compare the vast difference. This is obviously a later Rock, a later version of The Rock, and this is basically a prime Austin. So obviously he's gonna be more juiced up, and you know, even though Steve Austin wasn't, you know, juiced up as The Rock, he was still yoked and pretty jacked. But I think this torso is perfect. I wouldn't go this crazy, but I don't know any Ultimate Edition torsos that are kind of similar to this one. If I'm wrong, let me know. But either way, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and this fix-up video rather. You know, big credit to Midnight Thrasher for the idea and for the formula. So please give him the credit he deserves, and a follow even. And I'll be posting more pictures of this guy on my Instagram. So yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching this video and fix up. And thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. And bye bye.